YouTube can be a great side hustle, a way to make money, or something you can do full time. But a limited budget might be making you hesitant to start. Well, you're in luck. In this video, we're gonna go over some budget must-have options to start on YouTube and some other gear that we recommend so you can get started sooner than later. Welcome to the channel. My name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother. On his channel, Your Driver Mike. Well, you're probably thinking about ways to make some side money, maybe driving the gig economy or potentially starting a YouTube channel. I can tell you from personal experience, it is a great way to provide for your family or meet your goals or pay off debt or whatever it happens to be, even on a side term. Now, I work full time, so I do YouTube on the side, and I can tell you it is a great way to make money. But let's go over some basics, some must-haves. What does it take to get started if I just want to start on a limited budget? Well, here is number one. So number one is obviously I am not holding my phone myself. A phone holder is step number one, and I can tell you if you have a limited budget, there's some basics on Amazon that you can get all the way up to a pretty middle of the road item, if you will, in the Joby Gorilla Pod Pro. Now the link for that, the one that we recommend, is in the description. But here's what you want to know. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get high quality video nowadays, because it's very likely that you might even be watching this video on a smartphone that records in high definition. So if you do have a phone to record a video, you don't need to spend thousands. Those are in the description, not thousands, but the middle of the road cameras. If you have a phone that will suffice, a tripod or a phone holder is crucial, because propping up your phone on a stack of books or having someone film for you where it might be a little shaky gets old fast. So having a basic phone holder will get you on the way. You can just put your phone on that holder and get recording. So what are some of the basics to get started? Well, point number two, the microphone. And as you can see here, you can have a lapel microphone that clips onto your shirt, but you really want to pay attention if you're going to spend any money to this section. Point number two. The microphone is important because you can hear my voice here, and what about now? Versus sounding something like this, where I do not have my microphone on, and you can tell a big difference. So you can see when I don't use an actual good microphone, it's a huge difference in quality. So if you're gonna spring for some items, we do have some recommended mics in the storefront in the description called Rode, Shure, Blink, Dihati. There's a lot of good mics out there. Or check this out, you can get a boom mic. And these are pretty cool. It really makes you feel like a professional podcaster, if you will, if you're starting a podcast. Now all the sound is still coming from my mic, but this is another good option. You can get these all over the place. So a sound quality microphone will go a long way from taking out the echoes and that reverb where you might be recording. So think about the ones in the description. So the one that I'm actually using right now, I'll make sure there's a link to it if I can, but it's actually called a Ceramonic microphone. Now this is a little more expensive, but it actually is corded, threads up through my shirt and right here. But we did include, like I said, some more budget-friendly items that I started on whenever I first started YouTube that'll be more than good for what you need to get started. Now, another really important tip to get you started and to get people to watch your channel and stay on your channel, because that's what you want, is point number three, and that is the lighting. Now, lighting is really important. I want to do a really quick experiment with you. Now, I'm going to do this on camera because I want you to see it. Check this out. If I turn this off like this and I cover up these right here, then you can see it doesn't really look that great. Now, if I turn it back on, I move my hands like that, this is a lot more interesting. So obviously lighting it can be really cool if you have some lights behind you, even some simple LED lights. But the lights that I have behind me right here are called the Elgato light set. Now they're a little more expensive. You do not need these. A simple umbrella set. Now we'll put a link in the description if you're wondering what is an umbrella set of lights. Well, it diffuses the lights. It can make a good camera look even better, and it could actually make your shot look worse if you don't have good lighting. Most phones, like we talked about in step 1, don't do well in low lighting. Now, you can go out at dusk and just try to record or take a picture and it's all grainy, right? Well, these lights, the ones that we're going to include for you, the umbrella lights, they're $35, or even some accent LED lights. It'll go a long way to make the viewers view your channel, stay on your channel, and enjoy your content. So I just want to pause and I want to add this out of personal experience. So what you don't want to do is make a mistake of thinking, well, I'm going to spring for the really expensive lights. That's going to be the secret trick, if you will. I'm going to get a lot of viewers because I have an amazing microphone or an amazing camera. Well, we've done other videos, and unfortunately, if it was that simple, everybody would do it. It is more about the content. What you say, the stories you tell, being straight to the point in providing value. So I don't want to leave you astray. Exactly why we're recommending entry-level lighting, phone holders, microphones. We want you to get started, and then as you go on, you're making some income, you can upgrade the lights or the cool phone holders or whatever it happens to be, all the extras. But let's go into the fourth and final point, the things that you need if you're considering a YouTube channel. So for the first time ever on any channel I've ever done, I'm going to show you a behind the scenes look of what it takes me to make YouTube videos, and I use the same exact thing as day one. Now I've made over 80 plus videos on my own personal channel and probably dozens of videos on this channel, my brother's channel, Your Driver Mike. So here it is, the fourth and final thing that you need. A laptop. Probably not that exciting, but I want to turn it around and show you something extra. So this is what you need, and this is what I would recommend. It's actually a free program that comes on at least the MacBooks, and that is iMovie. So you see all these squares here, that is from other videos. And I wanted to show you that because you need some way to load the videos and edit the videos. Now, you're creating these videos on your phone, you need some way to make them look ready for YouTube. So if you have a basic computer, this program, especially if you have a MacBook or any kind of Mac, a newer Mac, it comes free with iMovie. So if you have a MacBook, if you have another computer that has a simple video editor, this does not do a lot of bells and whistles, I can tell you that. It's very straightforward. It's a free program. Now this is actually what Mike uses as well, to let you in on a little secret. So he's made hundreds of videos, and it is with a free software. So you don't need, there's not a high barrier of entry, if you will. You don't need a $500 Adobe or Photoshop software or something crazy like that. A free software on the computer that you already have is all you need to get started. So you need a way to hold the phone, you need the audio to sound good for those of you listening, you need also some basic lighting, nothing super fancy. You just want to make sure that your face is clear with whatever lighting you choose. It's as simple as that, and whatever you happen to have on hand to make those videos edited and ready for YouTube. So the main takeaway is it doesn't take much. If you're doing a vlog type of video, you can even walk and talk as you hold your phone. It really doesn't take much. If you're going to be streaming, doing a podcast, maybe you want a boom type of mic like this, it really just takes the basics. So if you're thinking about getting started on a YouTube channel, take it from us. It doesn't take much. Hopefully you like that list. It is in the description. If you do like this content, make sure to drop a like. Again, my name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother on his channel, Your Driver Mike. And also you can click or tap the screen here for another video recommended to you by YouTube, and we'll see you in the next one.